quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
So, Elendil says that it will take days to get to the tower. However, how exactly do the Númenóreans know that particular tower is where the orcs are? Here, Discount Legolas says that their position gives the villagers an advantage. If that's true, why did the villagers move to the tower in the first place? Oh wait, I remember, they moved because there are giant tunnels under the village, which the orcs have been using to sneak in. So it's a strategically terrible idea to move to the village, even if Udun kind of forgets that he has access to those tunnels. So the main reason that the villagers abandoned the infinitely stronger position that was the tower was so that they could set up this trap and get rid of some of the orcs, but almost all of the orcs apparently survived it, so that was just a giant waste of time. Why does the biggest and strongest orc in the history of Middle-earth not have a weapon? Discount Legolas reacts like it's a huge shock that some of the villagers were fighting with the orcs. I'm not sure why, considering he knew that half the villagers had left, and so did everybody else. Did they forget or something? This is basically the textbook definition of plot armor. This woman gets shot in the chest, spends several minutes bleeding out, and survives like it's nothing. It takes almost 4 minutes for the orcs to arrive from the trees to the village. They were moving pretty quickly only a little while ago. The only reason it's taking so long is so that we can have some drama first. Oh look, we're redoing the Ride of the Rohirrim again. Also, it's day, which is odd because it's night not too far away. Again, the writer's grasp of time isn't that great. In the previous scene, Discount Legolas said that no one must know where the hilt is, not even the woman he loves. But I guess he decided that this kid was trustworthy enough to know, which is a bit odd, don't you think? And the cavalry just spawns in. Did Udun not post any scouts? Both sides have spent so much time behaving so stupidly, it's impossible to take this episode seriously. Why is the stable sweep now the Queen's personal guard? I've said it before and I'll say it again. The writers just don't care. Also, now the orcs are fine with sunlight again. You know, the 24 people who have been enjoying the show have been postulating over who Halbrand might be, but I actually think Halbrand is actually just a dude. The writers don't care that much. So many gems from this conversation. Firstly, Discount Galadriel says that the orcs were created by Morgoth, which is just not correct. Morgoth and Sauron cannot make, they can only mock. Speaking of, Discount Galadriel threatens Udun by hinting that she will torture the orcs by exposing them to sunlight. Not even taking into consideration the fact that we just saw that the orcs were once again fine with sunlight, I am done with calling Discount Galadriel. This character isn't even worth that much. She-Elf bears no resemblance to Galadriel. The writers are shipping them. The armor in this show is really, really bad. It looks dirt cheap, if not plastic. Did you know that Mount Doom was created by one old guy with a sword? Thank Uru Ilvatar that Amazon spent $1 billion on the Rings of Power. The pacing of this show is so bad. So right after we see the water coming in, we get this extended conversation between Isildur and Elendil, which we can't focus on because we know something very important is happening. Note the importance of always bringing your plot armor with you into combat. And everybody died. The end. I'm actually fine with that, to be honest. Still, I presume something will be happening in the last 2 episodes, so don't worry. I'll be back to diss them too.